May 28, 1754. Deep in the wilderness of the Ohio Valley, a skirmish erupted that would ignite a global conflict, what we now call the French and Indian War, or the 7 Years' War. It was here, at a place called Jumonville Glen, that a young 22-year-old officer named George Washington stepped onto the world stage for the first time. But his debut was anything but smooth. The mid-1700s was a tense time in North America. Both Britain and France claimed vast tracts of land in the Ohio Valley, a fertile region critical for trade and expansion. This competition for territory brought not just armies, but also alliances with various Native American tribes, each with their own interests and stakes. By 1753, France had begun constructing forts to solidify its hold on the Ohio Valley. This alarmed the British, who dispatched a young militia officer, George Washington, to warn the French to leave. The French denied their request. In 1754, Washington was sent back to the Ohio Valley, this time with orders to secure the region for Britain. He established a small fort, Fort Necessity, but soon learned that a French force led by Ensign Joseph Coulon de Jumonville was camped nearby. Washington's party, numbering just 40 men, joined forces with Tanaquerizin, a Native American leader with his own reasons for opposing the French. Together, they set out to confront Jumonville and his detachment of 35 men. In the early morning hours of May 28th, Washington and his men surrounded the French camp. The details of what happened next remain unclear, but one thing is certain: gunfire erupted and chaos ensued. The battle lasted just 15 minutes. Washington's forces killed 10 French soldiers, including Jumonville, and captured 21 others. But the true controversy lies in how Jumonville died. According to some accounts, Jumonville was trying to explain that his party was on a diplomatic mission when Tanaquerizin struck him down with a tomahawk, declaring, "You are not yet dead, my father." This brutal act shocked Washington, but he could not stop it. The skirmish was a tactical victory for Washington, but it came at a high cost. The French viewed the attack as an unprovoked ambush, and Jumonville's death would be used as a rallying cry for revenge. The Battle of Jumonville Glen was small, but its consequences were enormous. The French retaliated, eventually forcing Washington to surrender at Fort Necessity just weeks later. This clash marked the beginning of the French and Indian War, a conflict that would soon spread across the globe. And as for George Washington, his early missteps taught him hard lessons that he would carry into the American Revolution, where he would cement his legacy as the father of the United States.